Hi there, it's Ray Pastors, your Google Analytics 4 expert, and today I'm going to go through the new Google Tag Diagnostic tool and show you how it works and some of the pros and cons of using the tool. So for starters, we need to go to analytics.google.com/analytics and then make sure that we're signed into the right account. We're then going to be in the home screen and we're going to select the admin section here. Once we do that, we're going to look for data collection modification and select the data streams. You're then going to select the website that you're after. You're then going to go to this screen and scroll down until you get to the section called Google Tag. Click on this, configure tag settings. When you land here, you'll be taken to a page that says welcome to your Google tag, which used to be known as the global tag. The diagnostic tool is essentially here where it says tag quality and it says needs attention. So your Google tag is there to connect to multiple properties, including Google Tag Manager, Google Analytics, and Google Ads purposes, so that things can be a little bit easier for you, or as Google says. Now within this one, if we click View to Issues, we'll be taken to a page which tells us about our tag quality. So we can see here it's saying that it needs attention. It says some of the pages are not tagged and additional domains are detected for configuration. So for starters, we're going to click on See Untagged Pages. And then in here, we're going to get a report of any pages that the tool has basically seen that isn't tagged or thinks it's not tagged based on the data it's received. So suggested pages are removed from the summary after 60 days, as it says here, unless we obviously choose to keep them. Keeping them allows you to obviously later confirm whether there was an issue or not. And so you can decide to keep them or dismiss them. I'm going to dismiss them because a lot of the suggestions that they bring up are not necessarily relevant. So for example, here, I've got a URL, which is my WordPress admin. Okay, so I immediately know because of the way I've set up this one that I don't actually want that tagged. So it's good that it's detecting it. However, I don't want that page tagged because that's an admin user and we don't want to track ourselves. And so we're using a plugin so that we exclude those. I can then see another page here which says View Invoice and Client Summary for our Grow dashboard, essentially. So what I can do here is if I hover over this section, you can see that I've got the option to add, ignore, or open in Tag Assistant. So if I add it, then obviously when it's removing the suggested pages, it's going to know that it's going to keep them, whereas it will just cycle them out as part of that option that we saw before. So for example, with this one, what I want to do is I want to go into Tag Assistant and essentially I want to check whether this domain actually fires off a tag or not. So the Tag Assistant tool will open a new window, which will ask me to have a look and will tell me if there's a tag in there or not. And so with this one, this is actually the admin portal, so therefore it's not tagged. And so that to me is not an issue. So I can either decide to ignore or I can decide to leave it in there. This next one is not an admin URL, so it's a View Invoice URL. So again, I'm going to open the Tag Assistant. Okay, so now I can see in the Tag Assistant that in here I've got Google Tag Manager, I've got a Google tag, but you can see that there is actually a page view that is firing for this one. So therefore the tag is right. So you'll probably find that for the pages that are legitimate, that are saying there is no tag in there, that it's actually not an issue, essentially. If you do find something that is an issue, then it's obviously about investigating those so that you can take a look and make sure that they're tagged correctly. So in order to do that, you would have a look at obviously how you set up the tag. And if you're using Google Tag Manager, the rules that you've done for the tag as well. You'll then have the option here where you can see filters, so you can look at included suggestions or just those added by you and ignored. We then have the ability to download the coverage report, open in Tag Assist, the whole website, add URLs into here as well, and also control that suggestion setting that we dismissed earlier. Okay, so after 60 days of inactivity. So that's the tag diagnostic tool within there for tag coverage. The other thing that you'll notice is it shows configure your domains. So originally with cross-domain measurement, you didn't actually need to put in your original website. However, what I've noticed is it's now encouraging us to do that. So in that case, for the domains that you want, you would press accept if they're the ones that should actually be tagged within that. So you can see here it's saying exactly matches this website and this website because it's using the same tag known as cross-domain linking configuration. Once you've done that and press save, just visit the website just to make sure that in the unlikely case there is an issue with the parameter that gets added to the URL. It can sometimes break some websites, but a very small number, so highly rare. And that's the tag diagnostic tool, which you'll see there, which is only new to Google Analytics and is obviously going to continue to evolve as everything else does. And hopefully you found that video useful. Thanks so much. Bye.